It is Monday morning and it's actually a UK bank holiday, which means I'm not working today, my husband's not working today, and we have a very leisurely day off. So getting up, getting the 45-minute workout done, and I'm really excited this week to get back into my regular workouts. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I took a bit of a deload week, and a lot of my 75 hard workouts were actually recovery workouts, just because I was feeling so fatigued last week. But I'm so happy to say that I'm feeling so much better, and I'm feeling like I can take on the week this week. So I'm excited to get back into the strength workouts again. I'm just sat outside because the weather is so nice. I thought I'd come out and read my book. I am very close to finishing this. That's where I am in the book right now. I need to have a little look at my reading list and decide what book I'm reading next. For breakfast this morning, I've just got Greek yogurt, granola and banana with a little bit of honey on top, and I'm just about to make my morning coffee to go because we're about to head out. Back home now after running some errands, and I've just made this really quick easy lunch. I'm just trying to use up a lot of the vegetables in my fridge so they don't go to waste, but I've got this rice bowl which has got whole grain rice in, 2 eggs, garlic, peppers, broccoli and a little bit of soy sauce as well. It's coming up to about 4:15 now and I'm in the garage just about to press play on my second workout of the day. But I just wanted to mention, since it is Bank Holiday Monday, we are just doing the normal things that everyone does on a bank holiday weekend, I guess, you know, sorting out the house, having a bit of a declutter. I love to do that anyway at the end of August because September is giving new season energy. At the start of the challenge, I actually went through all the kitchen cupboards and removed anything that was not very 75 hard friendly, and I put it into a cupboard which is in the garage here, because I just knew that if it's in the house and I'm looking at it, then I don't need the temptation in the house. I'll put it in this unit in the garage. So it's so funny that I've opened that door to find chocolate bars, cookies, biscuits, jelly sweets. There is all sorts in there, but the reason why I'm mentioning this is because over the bank holiday weekend there's been a lot of people around me having treats, sweets, just things that I haven't put in my 75 hard roster. And I'm so happy to say at this point of the challenge, I'm not really feeling tempted by anything at this point. If I'm honest, I was thinking about this yesterday. Post 75 hard, I can't really see me eating sugar in large quantities really ever again. The way that I feel currently on week 9 of 75 hard and looking after myself in this way, I just know that sugar doesn't have a good effect on my body, and eating less of it is making me feel better. I just wanted to mention that because we are all human beings out here. We all have cravings for things, but for me, sugar and sweet things was particularly one of my weaknesses. To say that I feel like that now and I'm not even thinking about those things or craving it or bothered about it when it's around me is a big thing.
What's up, baby? It's Rebecca Kennedy here. We have 45 minutes to hit our full body today.
It is 5:34 and aside from the remaining water that I need to drink, I have done all of my other 75 hard tasks, and that feels so good to say. So on tonight's agenda, I'm going to chill out, soak up the rest of this bank holiday weekend and get ready for a brand new day tomorrow. It is day 58 of 75 hard. It's lunchtime, it's about 1 p.m. and I'm just getting in the 45-minute walk for today. As I've started off this walk, I've realised that because the 75 hard workouts need to be spaced out at least 3 hours apart, by the time I finish this walk and another 3 hours have passed, I'll be in my car on the way to the studio to work tonight. So this morning I just wanted to get at my desk and bash out a few hours of work, especially after yesterday and it being a brand new week. That is all on me. You might notice as well that I don't have Barney with me on this walk. However, I'm very glad that I don't have Barney with me, because 5 minutes before I picked up this camera, I got jumped on by a Doberman dog. Just me, walking past, minding my own business. It's very rare that I don't bring Barney out with me, especially when I'm on my own as well, but I'm kind of glad that I don't have him with me, because that could have been a messy situation. Anyway, I'm going to carry on my walk now, listen to some Mel Robbins, and take in this nice lunchtime break.
Just you and me, taking a moment out of the chaos of life to slow down, to reflect, and to remember there are so many little things in your life that bring you so much joy.
A few hours have passed, and aside from a second coffee, a protein bar, and me just sat at my desk working, you haven't missed much. Now it's time for me to head to the studio to teach, and when I get home I'll have some dinner and then hit my second workout. I am definitely, most likely, 90% sure that I will be doing a yoga session when I get back home. I think that'll be a really nice way to stretch out my body at the end of the day, and a nice way to wind down before bed as well. Yes, guys! As soon as I got home, I ate my dinner, which was this taco rice bowl with rice, black beans, peppers, and plant-based chicken. And then it was time to roll out the yoga mat for a 45-minute slow flow yoga session as workout number 2 of today. I can't lie, there may have been a few yawns during this yoga session. I did feel very sleepy, but the main thing is we got it done, and actually it was really nice to gift back to my muscles and stretch out a little bit. I made sure to keep the main bedroom light on, so it would keep me awake to read my 10 pages, the last 75 hard task of the day. I showered and then headed to bed. Morning, it is day 59 of 75 hard, and last night was a late night. I think it's because I've got so used to going to bed earlier now. I probably go to bed at 10:30 each night. So last night, going to bed at nearly 11:45 wasn't ideal, but we got the task done. Today's a new day. It's 7:05 in the morning. Starting my morning like any other morning with a cup of coffee, and this morning, oh my gosh, do I need it? Oh. For breakfast this morning, I'm just making a protein shake. Something quite light since I did eat quite late last night. This protein shake is the one that I always make. It's got salted caramel protein, a banana, a teaspoon of peanut butter, almond milk, and then I top it up with water. Also this morning, I am looking at the next book I'm gonna read. I have been really interested in Roxy Nafouzi and her books, and she's got a new book out called Confidence. This self-development book is a bit more about inner work. These books look really nice as well as like coffee table books. So this morning, I am actually gonna order the physical copy of the book. Years and years ago, when 75 Hard started, there was this kind of big thing about whether you could read on Kindle or whether it had to be a copy of a physical book. And originally, Andy Frisella said it has to be a physical book because you can see the satisfaction of turning the pages and you can see the actual physical progress of reading 10 pages a day. However, in more recent times, Emily, his partner, did the challenge, and as the years went past, it became more and more acceptable for people to read from a Kindle. And I think it's just the way of the world now, isn't it? You know, I've previously read a lot of books, and to have lots of physical books in my house, it's not practical for everyone. And actually as well, having something electronically not only is better for your physical space, but also for the environment, I guess, as well. Like I said, these books are super pretty and something that I can display out as well. So that's something I'm sorting out right now. It is lunchtime and it's time to do the first 45-minute workout of today, which is going to be a upper body and core workout. I'm going to do these on Peloton, 30 minutes of upper body stacked with 15 minutes of core. I know my legs need a little bit of a rest after last night and Monday as well. So doing upper body on a Wednesday is actually a really good strategic move as part of my 75 hard weekly workouts. It gives a little bit of time for my legs to rest, and then later on I'm going to do a 45-minute walk outdoors around the local park. Post-workout lunch and I am so hungry. I have some mackerel fillets, some whole grain rice and a side of rocket and tomatoes as well. Ooh, that feeling at the end of the day when you take your hair out is something else. I am ready for a quiet night in tonight. I am so looking forward to going out, doing the 45-minute walk, coming in, eating and getting in the bath and just having a bit of a slow evening, if I'm honest. Today I've been feeling really tired and it's no secret why that is. Obviously the late night last night has really affected my energy all day long. Even this afternoon as well, I just found myself getting really hungry. I don't know if that's because my body just needed more food or whether it's because I was tired. But yeah, this afternoon as an afternoon snack, I ended up having some yogurt, granola, and I had a few dates as well. It's just been one of those days today where I felt my energy being a bit flat, but I know why that is, and that's okay. And tonight, we're gonna get into bed at a decent time. I'm gonna head out now, and after that, let the slow evening commence. Morning, it is day 60 of 75 hard and I've just been out on my 45-minute walk. I actually walked around my local village. Didn't even take my headphones with me. Just listened to the soundtrack of the morning. The birds chirping, people on the morning commute. It was very wholesome. And now I'm back home and I'm just planning out my day. My brain is full of things that I have to do today. It's going to be a very busy day. I don't know if you can see this, but I slept for 8 hours, 12 minutes. Compared to yesterday's readiness score on the Aura app, we're at 89. I feel like I'm at 89 as well. So much better after a night's sleep. Look at that! I'm at my last stop of the day, which is teaching class tonight. I'm only teaching for an hour, so I'll be back home hopefully by 9 p.m. I haven't had time to do my second workout today. And it got me thinking about kind of everyone else who does 75 hard. Like, I'm very privileged that I have control over my schedule. There's people out there who work 12-hour shifts, who are nurses or teachers, or who have kids that do 75 hard. I just want to say, if that's you, I salute you so much. It's not easy doing 75 hard. Obviously, when life happens, you have to just adapt, find a way of getting these tasks done anyway. I think this late stage in the challenge, it just shows me how committed I am to getting it done anyway. I woke up this morning apparently suffering from some paranoia. I woke up probably still half asleep in all fairness, and I was like, Oh my god, did I take my progress picture yesterday? I had a complete flip out in bed. Had to scramble to get my phone. Before I even got to my photos album, I was already imagining how I'm gonna tell you guys. Oh my god, I've got to start the challenge again from day one. I was thinking, oh my god, I can't believe this, I've come this far. I took the photo yesterday. It's fine, guys. It's fine. The paranoia is setting in now. We're getting so close to the end. Today's Friday, and there's only 2 more Fridays left of the challenge after this. I think this week I have started to think about life after 75 hard, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna work on, what habits I'll keep, and how I'll just continue after 75 hard. Anyway, maybe that's just for a later video at a later date. It is now time to start today's activities. It's still very early. For this morning's workout, I'm doing a legs and glutes focus session, 20 minutes of strength-based training, and then I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the bike after with Alex Tucson. I have to get that fun Friday feeling with Alex Tucson on the bike for sure. What a vibe. Lunch today, I'm just making a bagel with some plant-based chicken and some cucumber. This afternoon, I have a little treat. I am actually having my hair cut, and then I'm gonna get a coffee and start reading my brand new book. Good morning, it is day 62 of 75 hard, and this morning we are actually in the location that we got married in. So it's so nice to come back here and walk around. We've brought Barney, so we're just having a nice little walk around the grounds, and it is so nice this morning. Okay, you're gonna have to say this with me. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. It is Saturday night. It's 5 to 9, 8:55 p.m. and I'm doing my second workout. The next thing I have to say is I've spent the whole day basically making my house smell like warm cinnamon and putting pumpkins everywhere. It's only the 30th of August. We listen and we don't judge. You know what? It's given me a lot of joy, but has consumed a lot of today. And the very last thing is, I am now about to do a 45-minute cycle to nothing but Disney songs. We listen and we don't judge. You know what? I always said that I was going to make this 75 hard journey wholesome. We have got to make this fun in some way. So don't mind me. I'll be on the bike for the next 45 minutes, probably singing to Moana and The Lion King.
Some of our favorite throwbacks and some of our current Disney movies soundtracks right here. I want you to not only enjoy the experience, but I want you to enjoy the workout.
Good morning, it is day 63 of 75 hard and we're out on a 45-minute walk Sunday morning. The sky is blue and it's just good vibes this morning. I am feeling very reflective over this week because if you haven't heard it already 20 times through this vlog, it's just been a really busy week, and sometimes I guess doing this challenge, when life happens, you just have to adapt and find ways to get the task done anyway. It's been really nice starting off a new book this week as well, and I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm actually going to challenge myself to try and finish that book in the remaining time of the challenge. So let's see how I get on with that. I'm probably going to have to read a few more pages than 10 pages each day to make that happen. For tonight's second workout, I'm actually going to do a run on the treadmill, just because I haven't done my weekly run this week, so definitely wanting to get that in tonight. And then I'll be getting ready for a brand new week starting off tomorrow, 1st of September, and I can't believe there is less than 2 weeks left of this challenge. If you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and of course I'll be back next week with more 75 hard diaries, so if you want to stick around and follow along and see what happens next in the journey, you know what to do. Go ahead, press that subscribe button, and I will see you in next week's vlog. Bye guys.